So basically, I'm going to be doing a video for upcoming 8th graders answering questions because, the queen is going to 9th grade, and like, honestly, 8th grade was such like a year. Like, it was such a year. I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't bad. Like, my 7th grade year, the bond.com. 8th grade, terrible. 8th grade wasn't that bad. 6th grade, terrible. So like, I'm just answer questions for upcoming 8th graders, and I should do some for upcoming 6th graders too, because that's like I have my iPad with the questions on it, so like I can remember. Okay, and please don't mind the hands. I gotta get my friend to redo them, so please don't mention it. The first question is, what's one thing you wish you knew before starting 8th grade? That you're gonna lose so many friends. I hate to say it. I started middle school, right? Started 6th grade with a whole group of friends. We had a whole group chat. It was like 6 of us or 7 of us. To this day, only everybody split up. Everybody's doing their own thing. Everybody's gone. That group chat has not been live since 7th grade. And that was the start of 7th grade, not the end of start of 7th grade. So you're gonna lose a lot of friends by the time you're in 8th grade. Don't be sad because you're gonna meet a ton of more people, like, yeah. But at the same time, you're going into 8th grade with the same people you came from 7th grade from. So technically, you're not really meeting that many new people, because like everybody's gonna be moving weird. Everybody's gonna be, everybody's trying to fit in where they could get in at. So it's okay. I promise, it's okay. The next question is 8th grade really hard? Speaking from my personal experience, no. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the only hard part was I was in advanced LA. So like, I had advanced classes. So like, it was hard from time to time, but if you really paid attention, that job wasn't hard. Now, don't go into 8th grade expecting it to be easy just for you, because like, some people, they was like 8th grade was like the worst year ever. Like, 8th grade was so hard. It really wasn't. Like, math this year, the easiest it's ever been. Like, I loved math out of all my other classes. Like, that's crazy. I'm not even good at math. I could barely do multiplication. Like, that's how easy it really was. And yeah, it's really, honestly, really, really easy. Now if you got that advanced freaking ELA, that's another story. Advanced ELA for 8th grade, well, technically it was like a 9th grade course, so that junk was really hard for real. Like, but it wasn't that hard because I passed it with flying colors, had AB honor roll and everything. But like, it was hard. Okay, so it just depends on what type of classes you got. If you got advanced, it's gonna be hard. But if you know what you're doing, 8th grade is gonna fly past. You're gonna be like, wait, where the freak did my year go? Like, that's really how I felt this year. I felt like I was barely in school for real. But that's just because I don't go to school. Well, I do go to school, but like, I barely be at school for real. Like, I'm always at home, always missing a day, Okay, the next question is, what's the best way to keep your grades up? Girl, be organized. That's all I can tell you. Like, there was sometimes where my grades were literally slipping, but like, I got them back up. I never minded. But yeah, be organized. Don't be all over the place. Like, if your teacher says, oh yeah, we have an assignment due this week, finish it during that week. Like, don't try to stretch it out and be like, I'm gonna just finish it on the day it's due. No. Now you don't got a grade for it. Now it's missing. Now they're not gonna put it in on time because you didn't submit it on time. You feel what I'm saying? So like, just be organized and listen. How do you make new friends? Y'all, just talk to people. Like, I promise, like, some of the people I thought were the meanest people, they're actually like the sweetest people ever. Like, and just be yourself. Like, because if you're if you're being yourself, who's gonna check you about you being yourself? Nobody. Like, as long as you're not messy, like overly messy, you're good. I promise. You'll make a bunch of new friends. I promise. What's your favorite memory from 8th grade? Girl, my favorite memory from 8th grade was our 8th grade dance. When I tell you, in the after meetup, everybody went to Chili's. When I tell y'all, that shit was overly lit. When I tell y'all, everybody was partying, everybody was getting along. Me and my friends took a bunch of pictures. I was looking really good. My dress was really good. My hair ended up getting oily from how hot it was and stuff like that. But I still had a good time. Like, I know I went with this one dude, Caden. Me and him did not dance like the whole dance, because he was just like, he didn't want to get up and dance with me. But like, my friends wanted to. We was lit. We took group pictures. Like, it was fun. Like, y'all, it was lit. Like, if I could give y'all one thing to do in 8th grade, is definitely go to your 8th grade dance. The next question is, what's the hardest class and how did you pass it? I'm not gonna lie, I had 3 hard classes, and the first class was social studies, only because it was barely any work. And when I say that, y'all probably like, oh yeah, like it depends on what teacher you have. But for me, social studies was the hardest because all she did was talk the whole time, and like we barely wrote notes. And for me to understand something, you can't just talk. You have to like write it down. You have to like give me notes to write, so I can like, I'm not gonna go back and look at the notes. I'm not. But me writing it down, it like stays in my head, you know, because I have to memorize how to spell the word and the meaning of the word and stuff like that. So it helps me more. But that was the hardest class because we didn't take no notes. All she did was really talk and then test us. The second class was probably my 9th grade course, which was ELA. That one was hard because I was not locked in it, and like I was like playing the whole time. Like, it got bad to where she had to move me from my group because me and my friend would just be in the back laughing the whole time and doing nothing with our lives. But like, yeah, and I would not like read the books that we had to read for the class or whatever. I would not read them, and I was just guessing on everything. I passed with flying colors, by the way. Don't ever get that twisted. But it was still hard. Yeah, and I passed from just like praying and hoping that she was gonna take my lit assignment, and she did. So and then my third class was art. I had advanced art for one of my connections class, and it was only hard because I don't know how to draw. And you would think I would learn how to draw because I've been in there for 3 years straight. No. I've never learned till this day. I know how to draw a little bit, but like for that class, advanced, my grades kept going up, and like she did not like putting in grades, like, you know, so it was harder. But I passed it from my hopes and dreams. I'm not gonna lie. And what's one piece of advice you would give every 8th grader? Girl, don't listen to them ugly haters. You're gonna have a bunch of those, especially if you start talking to people and dating people and stuff. You're gonna get a bunch of those if you don't already have them. Ignore them. They're just hating because they have no life. Like, honestly. The next question is, what should you avoid doing in 8th grade? I would say definitely being messy. I'm not gonna lie, everybody has their own mess. Everybody gossips, even though it's a sin. Please don't do that. But everybody gossips. Everybody's messy. But don't be overly messy to where y'all finna get in a fight, like, and y'all arguing every night. Like, that stuff was for like 7th grade and 6th grade. But in 8th grade, you're trying to prepare yourself to go into the next grade with the older people, like your underclassmen now, like, you know, like you're trying to prepare yourself to get in that mindset of you're gonna be getting older, getting grown, having to get a job. Like, you know, don't be as messy as you was in 7th grade and 6th grade. I promise you it's not gonna get you nowhere. But not be able to do the 8th grade activities that everybody else is doing. Like, don't do it, please. The next question is, how do you prepare for the GMAS or other big tests? So basically the milestones, Georgia milestones. How I prepared, girl, when I tell you I was doing every study guide the teachers gave me, I was looking back at every assignment. I was doing affiliate books my teacher gave me. I was listening to everything my teacher was telling me. Like, when I tell you, I was really locked in on learning, like being able. I knew everything for Georgia milestones. I was locked in. So definitely, like, you know, yeah, that's how I did it. And like looking back at your notes that you know you're gonna write, looking back at all your paper assignments. Yeah, the paper assignments. What else did I say? Looking back at all your old assignments, looking at your notes, paying attention really hard in class, because you know the teachers are gonna like go over everything you're gonna need to know in the milestones. Paying attention really hard, and praying and hoping. That's all I can say. The next question is, what school supplies are actually worth bringing? Girl, some loose leaf paper, a couple of pencils, maybe some color pencils if you in art or whatever, and notebooks, and your laptop. That's all I used that whole year. That's all you need right there. I'm not gonna lie. Another question is, how do you do a drama without getting involved? Girl, what? You say what? No. But I did with drama. Like, I was never really in drama except for like 2 situations, and like they didn't even last for real, because like I paid them no attention, because it's like, well, no, I paid them a little attention because like, girl, it was tea. But other than that, I paid it no mind. You're not even worth me looking at you. Like, you're useless. Like, another question is, what's the best way to make a good impression, a good first impression? Definitely be respectful. Yeah, but I feel like that's common sense. Be respectful. Be kind to your teachers. Like, don't be overly rude. Like, what's the point of, like, what do you get out of being overly rude? Unless they're rude to you and disrespectful to you, don't get rude and disrespectful with them. But also don't let them talk to you any type of way. The next question is, what clubs or activities should you join? Definitely join sports. When I tell you the sports teams, they was already lit. Like, you get to get out of class earlier. You get to like do like, you know, like you just get to do a little bit more than what other people get to do, you know. And it's also fun being on a sports team. Like, it's lit. Like, you're like, I'm playing for my school. Like, what? It's fun. Like, you know. And some clubs you should join. I didn't really join clubs just because my school didn't really have clubs. It just had like sports teams and stuff like that. And I only joined one sports team, and that was soccer, because I can't do all that track, that basketball, that volleyball. No, I'm not doing that. So I'm just gonna do soccer, and that's what I did. But like, any clubs that like get you to like be able to go on field trips, be fun, meet new people, definitely join them. Whatever you like doing, and if they have a club for stuff that you like doing, definitely join it. The last question is, what's one thing every incoming 8th grader needs to hear that this year is gonna fly past you? Like, you're gonna be like, where the freak did my grade year go? Like, I was barely in 8th grade for a whole month now. Like, what the freak? Like, you're gonna literally feel like you was only in school for like a month. And yeah, like, it feels like a party every day. But no, like, honestly, just be yourself and you're lit. Like, you're gonna have a bunch of fun, make new friends, you know? Yeah, you're gonna unlock more side characters. You're gonna be lit. You're gonna have fun. You're gonna be that girl or that boy. But you're gonna be it. Like, don't let nobody else ever tell you different, and don't let anybody walk over you or disrespect you any type of way. Don't matter if it's boy, girl, trans, grown adult, grown man, grown woman, principal, assistant principal. Don't let little kid. Don't let them talk to you any type of way. You know. And if y'all have any more questions, any more like questions about 8th grade that you want me to answer, just comment them, or you could send them. Actually, no, don't send them anywhere. But yeah, that's really it. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. There's definitely gonna be more posted. Like, there's gonna be get readies with me for the first day of school. Like, it's gonna be lit, I promise. So if you like my vibe, you like my videos, definitely subscribe. Love you, queens.